So this video is for all the healers that are playing Overwatch, that are playing their placement games and just ranking so low. This one is for you. Let's pour one out for all my healers out there. It's just Gatorade. Don't think it's anything special. So I've been making a lot of videos covering competitive and just ranking, and if you haven't catched my last video yesterday, I put a lot of work into it. I just compiled all my like 10 placement games into one funny moments little montage. So if you go check that out, I would greatly appreciate it, because one, I put a lot of freaking work in it, and two, I think it's kind of funny. I put some funny memes in there. We all love memes. I'm sure you love memes. If you don't, dude, you're living in the wrong time period, bro, because this is a year of memes, I swear. But enough about me and my non-layable lifestyle. Today I wanted to talk about healers because, like I said, I have been making a lot of competitive videos, and in those videos I get a lot of comments just saying, oh, I'm a healer, oh, I get placed so low, oh, I'm a healer, I get stuck in elo hell, oh, I'm a healer, I get placed with the worst teams. And I'm not saying that those aren't true comments, because I'm sure there are, but I want everyone who is watching this, if you play a healer, tell me your experience for competitive, because it's so easy for me to make a video just saying, oh, healers, it's not that hard to rank up, it's so easy, all you have to do I can easily do that. But I want to hear everybody's story and also talk about my experience when it comes to healing in Overwatch, because I kind of do agree that healers are a little bit gypped when it comes to ranking in their competitive games, in their placement games, whatever it could be. I feel like it's a little bit weird. It's weird how the algorithm works, especially for healers, and I'm not trying to sit here and explain, oh, the algorithm for healers works like this. I've passed my calculus. I didn't pass calculus. I don't even think I took calculus in school. Or I didn't attend that class. I don't freaking know. All jokes aside, I do feel like healers are such an important part of a team composition, but oftentimes I feel like are often ignored. But so many people call for healers, like, oh my god, we need a healer. Oh my god, can you please switch off Genji? We need an Ana, we need a Mercy. So a lot of time people call for a healer, but really don't appreciate it a lot of the time, because a lot of people will think that DPS are the backbone of the team, but I do feel like healers are the heart of the team. God, man, that was such a terrible metaphor, but hopefully you understand what I'm trying to say. Like, every part of a team composition is important to the team, but healers, oftentimes than not, are often ignored, but are really, really important. And there is a fine line between a good healer and a great healer, because I kind of do feel that healers can make or break a team composition, but that can go with anything. Like, DPS can make or break, or a tank, or whatnot. But healers, there is a great fine line between a good healer and just a god of a healer, just knowing when to use your ultimates, or just knowing who has priority when it comes to healing, or just knowing the whole entire situation, because oftentimes I feel like healers are just taking care of this whole entire family. If you watch my yesterday's video, I was playing Mercy for one of the games, and in that video I was saying it's pretty much like taking care of a family. I gotta take care of this 76, I gotta take care of the tanks, I gotta take care of this whole entire crying family. It gets stressful a little time. I just want appreciation. Okay, is that too much to ask? Is that too much to ask, Genji? Okay, we all know you need healing. Can you say thank you once in a while? Oh man, I'm cringy sometimes. But getting back to the main message of this whole entire video, which is healers not really getting the right ranked, or ranking really, really low in competitive, because a lot of people are going to have that mentality. It's like, oh, I always play a healer and I always get gypped and I always rank lower than where I need to be. And I'm not saying it doesn't require skill to play healer, but I'm not saying healer is the hardest hero to play of all time. But this is how I kind of picture it in Blizzard's eyes. And again, I'm not trying to explain the algorithm or how ranking does work, but I kind of see it as, if you are going to play Mercy every single game, the only thing that you're really going to be doing is healing, but you're going to get a lot of heals, which is really, really important. I'll appreciate, like, I'll give you a Valentine, I'll give you some cookies or whatever you need to get, but you're not getting a lot of kills, you're dying a lot, and you're not getting a lot of damage. When compared to a 76, you're kind of doing all of that. You're getting kills, you're getting a lot of damage, you're also getting a little bit of healing. So there, I can see why people are going to say, like, oh, DPS gets ranked higher than healers, but again, the main role of a healer is to play healer. Now, could this call for a fix in the ranking system? I would say, like, because I feel like there are some healers that are getting a little bit gypped, and I keep saying that word, that are kind of getting screwed out of proper rankings, just because they're kind of the most variable hero when it comes to a team composition. And what I mean by that is that being a healer, you have one task, is to heal, but that kind of depends on your team. If you say, let's say you have a 76 person, a Roadhog, if those two people aren't getting the kills, then they're not doing their job, but you're doing your job, you're getting the heals, you're healing those people, but since they're not getting the kills, your whole role is kind of irrelevant at that point. At that point, you're just healing potatoes that aren't getting the kills, and then there you go, you get a loss, even though you did your job. You got a gold heals, you got a lot of heals, but they weren't doing their job, and the variability here is depending on your team. When it comes to a 76, maybe a variability factor could be maybe the Ryan isn't putting up his shield, but there's very little variability compared to a healer, say a Lucio, to an Ana, or to a Mercy, literally to any other healer. It just all depends on your team, because your main task is to heal, but you don't want to be healing potatoes. But if you're healing God DPS, then your job is just going to be way more adequate and just way more like exaggerated. It's like, oh my god, this healer is doing great because these DPS are getting a lot of kills. Hopefully that made sense. My main point is that when you're a healer, it kind of all depends on how well your team performs. And if they don't perform well, then your job is kind of going to bring down also, just because of their jobs that they didn't complete. I really hope that makes sense. But for this final part of the video, I just want to relinquish all the thoughts that, oh, it's impossible for healers to climb. Now, I'm not saying it is possible, I'm not saying it's impossible, but I want you to get rid of that mentality right away. Just saying, oh, it's impossible for healers to climb, because if you have that mentality, then yeah, you're not going to climb. Just with anything in life. If you're saying, oh, I'm never going to get it better at baseball, or oh, I'm never going to get an A in school, then yeah, you're probably not going to get an A in school or get better in whatever sport you're playing. But if you just have the mentality, all right, I'm going to try to get better. Yes, I'm going to try to be a better healer, then you can only go up from there. And just having that negative mentality will never get you anywhere, especially in Overwatch, especially like just in anything. So I want you to get rid of that mentality and just believe that you can. Now, I know that sounds so corny and so cheesy, but this also stems off a tweet that I saw, which was off of Oasis. So you guys don't know who Oasis is. It's pretty much just a YouTuber streamer who only pretty much plays Mercy, who also does play Ana and Bastion here and there, but it's a Mercy main. And she was able to climb all the way up to Grandmaster. It was 4,000, but the way that she did it is she only played with one other person. So my tip to you healers, one, get rid of that negative mentality, first of all, okay? I'm not going to continue if you don't get rid of that. Okay, did you get, okay, hopefully you got rid of it. And second, try to play with anybody that you can that just kind of brings up your skill as a healer, because like I said during the video, your whole skill kind of depends on your team, because at that point you don't want to be healing potatoes, and I know that can be hard. For me personally, I have nobody to play with. I play by myself all the time unless I like duo up with someone that I just met in an Overwatch game. So I know for some people that's kind of impossible, but if you have any friends, just try to play with them. If you don't, then just try to be a better healer. Try to learn all the healers if you want to stick with a healer, or better yet, just try to learn someone like 76 or Roadhog who can heal himself and can just dish out a lot of DPS. But again, I don't want you to say, oh no, don't be a healer, because I love healers. I play a healer, we all love healers, so try to just be a better healer, and that can translate to just be a better person in real life. If you want to continue that corny metaphor, man, why do you guys watch me out loud? Just kidding. So anyway guys, I know this was kind of a longer video, but I wanted to go in depth and just explain my reasoning for why healers really can't rank up, or at least for what people think, and it's because it kind of just depends on your team. But a good healer, or just rather a god healer, can really make or break a god DPS team. A god DPS team needs a god healer, and that's where you come in. So hopefully this video does help and just helps all the healers out there, because we all love healers. I love a healer, you love a healer, we all love healers, we all appreciate you. Let's try to make that the new mentality whenever someone picks a healer, is that we appreciate you, okay? We'll buy you cookies, or I don't know, whatever you want. So I love you guys, thank you guys for watching, and bye.